Hey guys, this is Larry again. Yeah, Larry with Man Cave. Yeah, I'm doing another video here. Again, like the last one I did. I apologize for the camera quality to begin with because I'm still getting my studio and everything here organized. But like my other video on my other channel that I was able to log into, but cannot change it or anything, so I'm going to just use this one from now on. So, I believe this was Man Cave TV underscore 765, I believe. So I'm going to be using this one from now on. But we are going to be doing a review on a place here in Lafayette, Indiana called Burt's Place. It's a new pizza place that opened up here probably about a month and a half ago. And the restaurant originated in Chicago, Illinois back in 1964. It was, let me check my notes on this one again. It was founded in 1962, actually, by Burt Katz, who is the founder of Pequod's Pizza in Chicago. He, long story short, he went through a couple different restaurants, started Pequod's. I think he sold off his stake in Pequod's and opened Burt's Place. And here, about a month and a half ago, here in Lafayette, he opened up another one down here. Unfortunately, Burt died a few years ago, and I believe his cousin owns it now, the one in Chicago and the one here in Lafayette. So it is still in the family. And tonight we tried it out for the first time, and I have to say it is an amazing pizza. Everyone, when they hear pizza in Chicago, they automatically think deep dish. Well, the true origin of a Chicago pizza is not a deep dish, believe it or not. It's actually a thin crust pizza, also known as a tavern pizza. And not really too sure who originated the deep dish. I've heard a lot of people say Geno's East, Illuminati's, but I I tried this pizza tonight for the first time, and I did buy one that was deep dish, and I bought one that was the traditional Chicago style or tavern or thin crust. Had it normal with pepperoni and sausage. The sausage, I have to say, was the one of the best sausages I've ever had. It's actually that sausage. Like if you go to the grocery store and you get like a roll of sausage and you take the wrapper off, it's that texture. It sticks to your fingers, and it's just fresh. And they use what they call the Burt's blend sausage, which is their own secret blend of sausages to make that specific taste or flavor. But the one thing I do want to clear up, I talked to Ian, who was the bar manager there tonight, and he told me a lot of people have a misconception about their deep dish pizza, mainly because when they bake it, people complain that the cheese is burnt. Well, there is a difference between burnt and caramelized cheese. Caramelized cheese turns kind of like a medium to a dark brown, and if it was burnt, it would just be black. And we've all had, tasted stuff that was burnt, whether it was toast or anything, and you can just tell right off the bat that it's just nasty. So to clear this up, this pizza, when you get one, whether it's the tavern style or the deep dish, what some people would call burnt, it's just caramelized. You taste it, and there's just nothing but flavor. So I just wanted to clear that up real quick. Excuse me, guys. But Bert's Place, I can't remember the exact address, But it is at, actually, here, I'll give you the address because I took some pictures of the outside of it tonight. So let me pull up my pictures. It is located at 623 Main Street, downtown Lafayette, Indiana. And it's not far from Revolution Barbecue. It's not far from the old theater downtown. It's right across the street from Lafayette Brewing Company. It's a little, I would say really a little hole in the wall. I mean, it's a pretty big restaurant. And I'm not going to be posting pictures to my video here. I will be posting pictures to my channel here. So if you want to take a look at what it looks like so you know what to look for. And you do have to look for it because there is a little white sign above the door that you go into the restaurant. So I mean, you have a restaurant this big, okay? Hear me get in here. You have a restaurant this big with a sign that big above the door. So you kind of have to look for it. But if you can find Lafayette Brewing Company downtown, just look right across the street. You can't miss it. But I went in there tonight and I was in there. This was November 11th, 2024. So just earlier today, probably about almost 6 hours ago. Excuse me. I was in there about 5:30. There was only about 10 people in there. And the place is modern. It's modern. It's clean. It kind of has that sports bar and grill feel when you walk in there. They have a full size bar, and there's two TVs there, and then there's like another two or three TVs in the dining room. So when there's a game on TV, they're playing the games. There's music playing, not offensive music, just like normal stuff you hear on the radio. But they got that playing, and it's just an all in all nice place. I mean, they got four padded booths. I think it was like three or four padded booths, like 4 to 6 high rise tables with 4 seats, and then they had probably another dozen maybe of regular sized tables, with like 4 or 6 seats. The one thing that they did tell me is they wanted me to let people know they are open 7 days a week. They are open Saturday through Sunday, and I have their hours here. Monday through Friday, they open at 4 p.m. and they're open until 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, they're open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And they do get busy. When Purdue has a home game, they're busy. Any event downtown, they're busy. So expect to wait. You can call ahead and make a reservation if they're taking reservations. Most of the time, it's just first come, first serve. You walk in, place your order. Whether it's to go or you're eating it there, you do have to wait a little bit because it is high quality ingredients. It's not like some of those ingredients that come out of a can or a jar from some of the other like national pizza places, but these are fresh. The sausage is fresh, the mushrooms, the green pepper, all that. It's all fresh. And they even make giardiniera. It does have a little bit of not a hotness to it, but like a spice. So if you are intolerant and if you have an intolerance to spice because of acid reflux or you constantly get heartburn or stomach problems, try it first to see if it's going to cause you any problems. But it is amazing giardiniera. I have acid reflux and I was able to eat it. And it's just amazing. The carrots, the celery. There's some kind of a pepper. I don't know if it's like a hot banana pepper or what. And then they put olives in there. So it's like a true Italian giardiniera. Amazing. They do have big parties, so if you're during the week, like he was telling me a week or two ago, they had a bank party come in for noon for lunch because they have like an hour break. They don't open till 4. They called ahead, set it up where they can come in and do their lunch at the restaurant, and they accommodated them. You do got to give them a heads up, so probably about a week to 2 weeks, so they can schedule accordingly to have people there to help. But they had it all set up. They showed up at noon. They had the pizzas all laid out. They were fresh out of the oven. The people walked in, sat down. They had their drinks in no time. Then they went up and got their slices of pizzas. They were back to work by the time their lunch was over. So give them a heads up, and I will give you their contact information, email, and phone by the end of this video. But let me look at my. They do have dine-in. Like I said, there's booths, tables. There's the bar to sit at. They have takeout. You can order ahead of time. They said on a normal time, you probably have to wait about 30 minutes because, a thick pizza, I mean, this was probably, I don't know, probably a good inch, inch and a half to 2 inches thick for the deep dish. So it does take a little bit to make and bake it. So they said on a normal, non-busy time, it takes about a half hour to 35 minutes to get a pizza. On a busy time, you're looking at roughly 45 minutes to an hour. So please be patient with them. They'll get to your order and they'll get it out to you. Actually, in a timely manner. I was there, like I said earlier, there was only like 10, 12 people in the restaurant. I was there probably long enough to drink 2 iced teas. So I was probably there about half hour. I was there about an hour total, but I was also interviewing them for this review. When I finally placed my order, it was probably about a half hour when I got it, and out the door I went. The one thing that they did know or tell me about is they've been open for about a month and a half roughly. No one still knows they're there. I went outside while I was waiting for my order to bake. Went outside, made a phone call, and I was watching people walk by this restaurant and just shocked. Oh my God, I didn't know there was another pizza place here. Or, like one couple walks by and they stop and they point and they're like, there's another pizza place. I wonder how long that's been here. And I happened to hear it and I told them, I said, it's actually been about a month and a half now. So they were in the local news and the newspaper, but they're still not getting foot traffic like they were expecting. And don't get me wrong, I'm not plugging this in to, hey, go give this place business. I mean, yeah, it would be great for them. This is just a general review of my experience walking in there tonight. So I'm not getting paid for this review. I'm not getting any discounts or anything. This is just straightly from here. So, they do deliver within a 5-mile radius of the restaurant. They do team up with DoorDash. So you may get a DoorDash driver if you order for delivery. I'm not sure what the delivery fee is, but it'll be on their website when I give you their website here in a few minutes. But from where their location is downtown, they deliver in a 5-mile radius around there. So anywhere downtown, you're covered. 5 miles from the restaurant, you're covered. Any place on Purdue campus, you're covered. Residence halls, dorms. You want to get a pizza from Burt's Place? Give them a call, order online. They'll deliver it to you. Let's see, what are my other notes here? And yes, this is a true review because obviously I got notes written down all over their menu here. So bear with me. A lot of their pizzas, they use a smoked Gouda mix. And that's all I'm gonna, or all I was told actually. A lot of their cheese is smoked Gouda. It did taste like there was like a, maybe like a provolone mozzarella mix in there also, because it wasn't just a smoked Gouda. I mean, you taste the smokiness. Don't get me wrong, but there was something else in there, So like a mozzarella provolone mix, maybe. I don't know. Maybe with a little bit of mozzarella, but it can't be just straight smoked Gouda. But it's cheesy. It's just excellent pizza. Even their sauces, they wouldn't tell me what their sauce is made of because it is a secret, but they use multiple different types of tomatoes. That's all I can say. And it's fresh. It's not from a can. Well, let me backtrack on that one. It's not like the pre-made sauces you get at like Walmart, Meijer, Payless, or whatever like that. They get different types of tomatoes and they make their own sauce. That's all Ian, the bar manager, was able to tell me. That was good enough for me. When I tasted the pizza, it was over. It was just like, oh my God, this is good. So, yeah, it's not sweet. It's not spicy. It's not peppery. It's not salty. It's just, just try it. That's all I can say. You're not going to be disappointed. Like I always joke with people, trust the fat guy. Trust the fat Italian here. Even though I'm not really that fat, I am losing weight a lot. I mean, no, I'm not sick or anything. It's just I'm eating healthier now. I've dropped about 50 pounds over the last few months. So I'm actually doing good. I'm actually happy for myself. So, and what it was mainly is cutting out a lot of soda. So, anyway, we're off topic here. But they mainly said that a lot of people just don't know they're open. A lot of people don't know they're there. And I told Ian, maybe you guys should market more, advertise more. So he's like, that's not really his call. That was the owner's call. So hopefully they get some business because besides the national pizza chains in town, off the top of my head, I can only think of probably 2 or 3 other places in town where the pizza is really worth it. Another one is Pizza Uncommon. I will have a review for them coming up here in the next week or two. So keep an eye out for that one. But let's go through the menu here for them real quick so you guys can know roughly what they got. And yes, the camera here is not really a good camera. It is a regular webcam. I don't have my regular studio set up yet because, like I said earlier, I'm in the process of moving everything around in my studio here. The only thing I was able to do, there's one of my camera rigs. But there is my neon sign that I got. I'm going to work on getting like a backdrop put behind me with that hanging. That's just a neon sign for the man cave, identical to the picture on the channel here. So, anyway, let's get through the menu here. We are going to start out with salads. I know you really can't see it that well. Like I said, I'm using right now an okay webcam. It could be better. I actually have a 4K webcam that I use, and I usually got like a boom mic coming down like this, right in front of me. But once I get everything up and running and I get the backdrop, the camera is going to be more directly in front of me, and I'm going to have one mounted just up here a little bit so I can change camera angles for when I'm doing like how-to videos. So I'll be able to switch cameras, but right now I'm just using the basic webcam for this right now. So bear with me. It may look cheesy. I don't like it, but it does it, does its job for what I need it to do for right now. So anyway, off to the menu here. I'm going to hold the menu up here as much as I can. I guess that one really is not a bad, I mean, you can kind of make out the prices and see all my notes. But what we'll do is we'll start off with this side right here. All the deep dish pizzas. They have small, medium, large, and extra large. A small pizza here, let me look down at my notes. Small pizza serves 1 to 2 people. The medium is 2 to 3. The large is 3 to 4. The extra large is 4 to 5. And like I said, they are pretty big pizzas and on the toppings. Every bite I had, the pizzas, because I tried one deep dish and I tried the tavern style or thin crust, whatever you want to call it. There was a piece of sausage every bite. There was a piece of pepperoni every bite. So they don't skimp on it. So you'll be happy on that. But back to the menu here. And obviously the printed prices right here is just plain cheese. So you have a small at $17, which is 10-inch. And then it goes up to 12-inch, 14-inch, and 16-inch. But a small is $17, a medium is $20, a large is $23, and an extra large is $26. Now, when you do your toppings, the small, every topping is $1.75. The medium is $2.25. The large is $2.75, and the extra large is $3.25. Now, you can get a pizza like some people get where they want half and half. They want just half cheese, half pepperoni. The price is a little bit cheaper on that way. So if you get a half topping on the small, it's $1.10. Then it goes up to $1.60, $2.10, $2.60. So you're going to be roughly paying still cheaper than what you would get a pizza in Chicago. The last one I got, I can't remember if it was Illuminati's or Giordano's for a large pizza. I think I paid, I want to say $40 or $42. But if you get even an extra large here with a 2 topping, you're going to be looking at $32. So you're still saving like $10. So, like I said, it's worth it. And then the thin crust, same sizes, 10-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch, or 16. Those prices start at $11.99 for a 10-inch, and then up from there they go $13.99 to $15.99 to $17.99. And the toppings, they're all the same price. So starting out at $1.75 for a whole pizza or $1.10 for a half, then up to $2.25, $2.75, and $3.25. Then the toppings here, you have that Burt's Bun sausage blend that I told you about. It's a couple different sausages mixed into one. Then you got a choice of pepperoni, chicken, onion, green olive, black olive, mushroom, mixed bell pepper, sliced tomato, fresh spinach, fresh garlic, fresh jalapeno, giardiniera, or banana pepper. So those are those pizzas. Now on the back side of the menu, which this is their whole menu. Just simple, plain, direct to the point. I really don't like going to restaurants where the menu is like 4, 5, 6 pages because you spend like 20 minutes, half hour just looking through the menu trying to decide what you want. This is all just simple. Now, for you guys down at Burt's Place, I do recommend one thing. You have to get prosciutto. You got to have a pizza with prosciutto. You just got to. But on the back, we got all the salads and the appetizers, drinks, and the desserts. Now, the individual salads you'll see just listed as house Caesar, antipasto, whatever. When you see the super salads, whether it's house Caesar or Italian or antipasto, those are ones that serves 2 to 3 people. And I actually saw one tonight being brought out, and they had the super antipasto, and it was huge. So if you're looking for a salad enough to feed a couple people, get the full size. But their prices start out at a house salad at $7, Caesar's $8, antipasto is $9, a super antipasto is $14.95. The super house Caesar is $13.95, and the super house is $12.95. Then if you want to add chicken, it's an extra $2. Compared to the Caesar, if you add chicken to that, it's only another $1. So it just kind of $1 for a regular individual, $2 for a full size. Just put it that way. Then their appetizers here. Oh, this side of the screen. You got cheese curds, chicken fingers, French fries, mozzarella sticks, mac and cheese poppers, pickled chips, portobello mushrooms, an app trio, which means you can pick any 3 of these, or your breadsticks. The breadsticks, I did see those tonight. They're just normal size breadsticks. You get 5 per order. And then you get a choice of marinara, ranch, blue cheese, honey mustard, buffalo, or barbecue. So then the drinks, you have a choice between fountain. So they have Coke products. So Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, lemonade, Dr. Pepper, root beer, Coke Zero, Mellow Yellow. Those are your choices. You have a choice of brewed, either hot or iced tea or coffee. And then premium sodas. Premium sodas, I didn't really see what those were. I didn't ask about them. But I don't know if they're anything like a Jones or something special like that. I don't know what a premium soda there was because I didn't get one. So I'll make sure I find out next time. If you have any questions, I can find out. And then the desserts down here, they have cannoli and they got spumoni. If you're not familiar with what cannoli is like a rolled pastry dough with like a ricotta cream cheese type filling. It's very sweet. And usually there's like chocolate chips rolled in there and sprinkled with powdered sugar. And the spumoni, that's like an Italian ice cream. So, but like I said, they are located downtown Lafayette, right across the street from Lafayette Brewing Company. And I don't know if it'll show the, not really, because this camera sucks. Sorry, guys. But the website is www.burtsplacelafayette.com. And their phone number is 765-607-4561. But yeah, I mean, if you're sitting downtown thinking of something to go for lunch, give them a try. I would. I did. And I'm glad that I went down there. You know, a lot of people are always like, yeah, but why spend $35 for one pizza when I can go to Little Caesars and get 2 for less than 20? Well, you get what you pay for. You know, higher quality ingredients, you're going to pay a little bit higher price. And today was my splurge day, so I decided, hey, why not? I've been wanting to give them a try because I always trying new restaurants. So I gave him a shot, and I'm actually shocked or glad that I did, because it was really good, and it's worth the wait. It's worth the money, because you don't just make places anywhere where it's fresh. So, yeah, give it a shot, Trying to think of what else. Customer service there, amazing. When I called her up, I asked her, I said, hey, I'm going to be doing a video. Will that be a problem? Because I'm going to be doing a review. And she's like, no, that's not a problem. Just try not to get any of the customers in the video, because that may upset them. So I went in there, I did a video, but during the interview, I didn't do the video. I just turned the camera off. I just sat there and did a face-to-face interview. And I don't remember the girl's name that I talked to, but she was really nice. The minute I walked in, she's like, you must be Larry, who I talked to on the phone. I said, yes, I am. I mean, she was just real nice, real welcoming, real friendly. She introduced me to the manager on duty. His name was Ian. He answered all my questions, which are probably the questions you're all going to have, which hopefully I asked you, or let me back that up. Hopefully I answered them all for you. And if you have any more questions, just feel free to give them a call. Give them a call. I'm sure there's a spot on their website where you can leave a message, or just feel free to message me. You can contact me if you have any ideas for any other restaurant reviews, product reviews, or if you just got a general topic of discussion or advice about Lafayette. Lafayette, Indiana, Purdue, West Lafayette, even Dayton, Indiana, which is the other side of the highway, or just any advice. Feel free to comment here or message me an email. I really need to get my regular system up and running down here right about now, the email. But the email, if you have any ideas or you want me to do a product review or a restaurant review, just email me at mancavetv765@gmail.com. And if you want to get notifications of any of my new videos, obviously like every other person does, click subscribe. The more people that I subscribe, the more people that I can reach out to, the more I can get ideas and keep this channel going and keep it getting better and bigger and bigger and bigger. So until next time, click subscribe. You'll get a notification when I have a new video posted. Again, if you have any ideas for more product reviews, restaurant reviews, how-to videos, email me, mancavetv765@gmail.com. Again, my name is Larry, and I'll see you guys next time.